Welcome to the Dreamforge Nexus channel. Are you missing out on the most powerful tool you have at your disposal to manifest everything you want? Have you been trying to manifest a better life, but with no success? Maybe the reason is that you are falling for some of the common misconceptions about Neville Goddard's teachings, and that is keeping you from achieving your goals and living your best life. Stop making these common mistakes when applying Neville Goddard's principles. If you want to master his teachings and use them to create your desired reality, then you need to watch this video. In this video, I will debunk the myths and misconceptions that are holding you back from using his teachings powerfully and correctly. This video will revolutionize your mindset and your reality. Keep on watching and tap into the power of your imagination. Neville Goddard was an innovative and influential author and mystic who uncovered the hidden principle of how to shape your own reality with your imagination. He interpreted the Bible as a metaphorical representation of the inner stages of consciousness that you can access and manifest. He also taught that God is not a separate entity, but the creative potential within you. His message was simple and powerful. You are God, and nothing is impossible for you. However, not everyone has embraced Neville's message of self-empowerment and divine identity. Many people have missed the opportunity to learn from Neville's teachings. They have accepted the illusion of being powerless, of being separate from God, of being bound by a literal interpretation of the Bible, or of being deceived by Neville. They have forgotten that they are the architects of their reality and that they have the power to reshape it by renewing their mind and imagination according to Neville's principles. Neville's teachings are not for the faint-hearted, but for the bold and adventurous. They challenge you to question your beliefs and assumptions and to explore and experiment with your imagination. They help you discover your true identity and potential and empower you to manifest your desires. They also help you understand the mysteries and meanings of the Bible and connect you with the divine source of your being. They inspire you to live with joy, gratitude, and faith, and to share your gifts and talents with the world. Let's go through the 5 most common misunderstandings of Neville Goddard's teachings and how to avoid them. The first common misunderstanding is the belief that manifestation should be a passive process, not an active one. This is not what Neville Goddard taught. Neville did not advocate for a passive approach, where you simply wish for things to happen and wait for them to materialize. Instead, he emphasized the need to actively assume the state of being that corresponds to your desired outcome. This means you need to feel and act as if your wish is already fulfilled and to persist in that state longer than just briefly. Another thing that people misunderstand is the belief that assumption equals belief. While belief is a crucial element in Neville Goddard's teachings, assumption is not merely about believing something is true. It involves a deeper level of conviction, where the assumption becomes the dominant underlying reality for you. This means that you need to accept and affirm your desired state as the only truth, and to ignore and reject any evidence to the contrary. This distinction is often overlooked, leading to the misconception that simply believing is enough to manifest your desires. The belief that Neville's teachings are only for manifesting material things has also been widely spread. The truth is that Neville Goddard's philosophy encompasses much more than material manifestation. He believed that the law of assumption can be applied to all aspects of life, including relationships, health, career, and spiritual growth. The focus on material manifestation is often exaggerated, obscuring the broader application of his teachings. The fourth misunderstanding lies in the common belief that Neville Goddard's emphasis on personal fulfillment and the pursuit of one's desires is too selfish or materialistic. But Neville Goddard stressed that true fulfillment comes from aligning one's desires with a higher purpose and serving humanity. Selfish desires that harm others are not in alignment with his teachings. Neville taught that you should always use your imagination lovingly and that you should always bless and uplift others with your thoughts and actions. The last misunderstanding is the belief that Neville's teachings are either unrealistic or impractical, but the truth is that his teachings are neither. They are based on the fundamental principle that your imagination is the creative power of God in action, and that you can use it to create anything you want. Neville's teachings are not based on wishful thinking, but on practical experimentation and observation. He encouraged his students to test his teachings for themselves and to prove their validity by their own experience. If you want to learn more about Neville Goddard and his work, you can check out some of his books and lectures, such as Your Faith is Your Fortune, The Power of Awareness, or The Law and the Promise. You can find a link to these books in the description below. Neville always urged us to remember that challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities. He showed us how to use our imagination and assumption to transform any difficulty into a stepping stone for our goals. He inspired us to cultivate the resilience and determination that are essential for achieving our aspirations. Another key to unlocking Neville's teachings is to practice the power of detachment. Neville taught us that imagination and intention are not enough. We also need to let go and trust. He encouraged us to detach from specific outcomes and trust the process of manifestation. He assured us that this is the way to make our desires come true with ease. Now let's go through some tips on how you can avoid misunderstanding Neville's teachings. Start by reading his original works. There is no substitute for hearing his words directly from his own mouth. He explains his concepts and techniques in a clear and profound way that can touch your soul. You can find many of his books and lectures online for free or buy them from various sources. Practice his methods daily, since the best way to learn is by doing. Apply his teachings to your own life and see the results for yourself. You will discover more from your own experience than from anyone else's opinion. You will also develop your faith and confidence in your power. Be clear about your desire. Know what you want and why you want it. Be specific and precise and avoid ambiguity or uncertainty. Use words that imply certainty and confidence, such as I am, I have, or I know. Eliminate any doubts or fears. Do not let any negative thoughts or emotions interfere with your desired state. They are only the remnants of your old assumptions, and they have no power over you. Replace them with positive affirmations and visualizations that support your desired state. Learn to let go and trust. Do not worry about the details or the timing of your manifestation. Do not look for signs or evidence that it is coming. Just assume that it is already done and feel the relief and joy of having it. Trust that the universe will arrange everything for your highest good. Persist and believe. Do not give up or lose faith in your desired state. Do not let any obstacles or challenges stop you or make you change your mind. Keep assuming your dream is your reality until it becomes your reality. Remember that you are God and nothing is impossible for you. Let me tell you a short story about this to explain this better and clearly show you the power of using the law of assumption. A young man was fascinated by the teachings of Neville Goddard, especially the law of assumption. He wanted to manifest his dream job, so he followed Neville's instructions and assumed the feeling of already having it. He imagined himself working in a prestigious company, earning a high salary, and enjoying his tasks. He repeated this scene every night before falling asleep, confident that it would soon become his reality. However, after several weeks of doing this, nothing changed. He was still stuck in his old job, which he hated, and he saw no signs of his desired job coming to him. He became frustrated and angry and started to doubt Neville's teachings. He thought that the law of assumption was a hoax and that Neville was a fraud. He decided to give up on his dream and accept his fate. One day, he met an old friend who had also studied Neville's teachings. The friend asked him how he was doing, and the young man told him his story. The friend listened patiently and then said, "You misunderstood the law of assumption. You assumed the feeling of having your dream job, but you did not assume the feeling of being your dream self. You did not change your self-concept, your identity, your beliefs, or your habits. You did not act as if you were already the person who had your dream job. You only imagined the external circumstances, but you neglected the internal transformation. You were still living from your old state of consciousness, which was incompatible with your new state of desire. That is why you did not manifest your dream job." The young man was stunned. He realized that his friend was right. He had been focusing on the wrong thing. He had been trying to change his world, but he had not changed himself. He had not assumed the feeling of his wish fulfilled, but only the feeling of his wish being desired. He had not lived in the end, but only in the means. He thanked his friend for his wisdom and decided to try again. This time, he assumed the feeling of being his dream self. He imagined himself as a confident, successful, and happy person who had his dream job and everything else he wanted. He changed his self-concept, his identity, his beliefs, and his habits. He acted as if he were already the person who had his dream job. He lived in the end, not in the means. Soon, his reality shifted to match his new state of consciousness. He received an unexpected job offer from his dream company, and he accepted it with joy. He started working in his dream job, earning a high salary and enjoying his tasks. He manifested his dream job and everything else he wanted by changing himself first. He learned the true meaning of the law of assumption and the true teaching of Neville Goddard. Today, Neville Goddard's teachings remain as relevant as ever, offering a powerful framework for personal transformation and manifestation of your dreams. By understanding the true essence of his philosophy and incorporating his principles into your daily life, you can unlock the limitless potential that lies within you. Neville Goddard's legacy is a testament to the power of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs to shape your reality. His work provides a roadmap for navigating life's challenges, transforming your perceptions, and creating a life that aligns with your deepest desires. At the heart of his teachings lies the concept of assumption, the idea that by holding a consistent belief in a desired state of being, you can manifest that reality into your life. This concept challenges the notion of passive manifestation, where you simply wish for things to happen and wait for them to materialize. Instead, Neville emphasizes the importance of active assumption, where you consciously embody the identity and feelings associated with your desired manifestation. The path of personal transformation and manifestation is not always smooth sailing. Challenges and obstacles may arise, testing your resolve and challenging your beliefs. In these moments, Neville's teachings provide guidance and encouragement. By reminding yourself of your inner power and the transformative potential of your imagination, you can persevere through challenges and maintain the focus necessary to manifest your desires. Neville Goddard's legacy endures as a testament to the transformative power of your thoughts, beliefs, and imagination. His work continues to inspire individuals worldwide, empowering them to create the lives they desire and unlock the limitless potential that lies within them. By embracing the principles of Neville's philosophy, you can embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation, shaping your reality and fulfilling your dreams on a profound level. Let your imagination guide you and embrace the state of being that matches your desire. You will witness amazing changes in your life as you harmonize your inner state with your outer reality. You will realize that you are the creator of your own experience and that you have the power to change anything you want by changing your mind. You will free yourself from the illusion of being a victim of circumstances and claim your role as a master of your destiny. You will experience joy, peace, and fulfillment as you live in the state of your wish fulfilled. Learn more about Neville Goddard and the law of assumption by watching this video. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about more content like this. Until next time.